Hello friends, welcome back to Byte Binge. Today we'll discuss Atomic Habits, a book about building good habits written by James Clear. Sometimes we spend our entire life trying to build a good habit, and then in 1 second, a small mistake changes everything. Why does this happen? Actually, we often believe that big success requires big efforts. This isn't completely wrong, but sometimes small steps can be more effective than ambitious leaps. James Clear's book, Atomic Habits, teaches us about these small steps. Atomic means very small or a source of unlimited energy, and habit means something we do repeatedly, what we practice every day. Clearly, atomic habits are those small daily practices that can bring major changes to our lives. This book is for people who want to reach the pinnacle of success, learn about their strengths, study psychology, drop bad habits, and adopt good ones. To better understand this book, we'll discuss it in 7 parts. Before you get lost in this video, if you're visiting our channel for the first time, please subscribe and like the video. This video might be a bit long because we never compromise on quality and content, so watching the entire video is important. Start with small steps for big success. When you exercise every day, you don't become healthy and fit in a single day, but eventually you do become healthier. Similarly, when you eat fast food every day, you don't immediately notice yourself gaining weight. But after a few days or months, when you look at old photos, you realize the effect daily fast food has had on your health. We do countless things every day that are either good or bad. We often think that small actions won't have significant results, but we forget that consistently doing small things can take us far ahead or far behind. For example, one person always searches for good information on the internet, while another person constantly looks for entertainment. Though both appear to be using the internet, after 5 years, the difference between them will be substantial. So, if you want to be successful and healthy in the long run, identify activities that are moving you forward or backward. Determine whether they're good or bad, and then decide if you should do them daily. If you're starting something new today, or doing something you do every day, ask yourself, if I continue doing this the same way for the next 5 years, what effect will it have on me? This way, you can determine whether you should continue that activity. If you spend most of your income on comfort and luxuries, you're obviously giving yourself comfort, but 5 years later, you won't be earning much more than you are now. However, if you invest most of your income in self-improvement and investments that give good returns, you'll be earning much more after 5 years and will become a successful person. Whether a child grows up to become a cricketer depends on whether they learn and practice in that direction from childhood. How can someone progress if they never start? Similarly, your results depend on your actions. Your bank balance depends on your spending. Your weight depends on your eating habits. How much information you have depends on how much time you spend studying. And your room and life will be as clean as the time since you last cleaned. You get what you consistently do every day. Time increases the distance between winning and losing. The more time you invest in something, the closer you get to it. Good habits make time your friend, and bad habits make it your enemy. This is how habits play an important role in determining the direction of our lives. How to adopt good habits. Now you understand how important good habits are, but how do you adopt them? To know this, it's important to understand that habits are like double-edged swords. If good, they make life successful. If bad, they ruin life. You've probably heard questions like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Or, what do you want to be when you grow up? But very few people ask, what will you do in the next 10 minutes that will improve your life? People who think this way are more successful. Remember this, if you think, I'll study 6 hours every day starting tomorrow and crack a competitive exam in the next 2 years. You're thinking too far ahead. This isn't wrong, but maintaining such consistency is almost impossible. Therefore, don't just focus on the final exam. Divide your syllabus into small parts on a daily basis and achieve these small goals every day. Doing this daily will develop a habit of achieving goals, making it easier to reach bigger targets. This way, improving by 1% every day will make you 37% better in 100 days and 3,600% better in 1 year. Ultimately, by becoming so much better, you can achieve any goal that might seem distant now. The lesson is, improve yourself by 1% every day. Your identity is shaped by your habits. Why is it hard to change habits? Have you ever wondered why changing habits seems so difficult? It's because we either try to change the wrong things or try to change our habits the wrong way. In any field of life, there are 3 levels of change. 1. Outcome-based change, to get something you desire. 2. Process-based change, enjoying what you're doing and wanting to enjoy it more. 3. Identity-based change, changing your habits to become a different kind of person. Now think about which one to focus on. If you only think about outcomes, you'll get bored because desired outcomes may take months or years of consistent effort. Therefore, try to make the change part of your identity and enjoy the process, meaning improve yourself 1% every day. To change your habits, change your routines. For example, if you want to develop a habit of reading the newspaper daily, start with headlines, then discuss them with like-minded people, and gradually you'll develop the newspaper reading habit. 5 easy ways to build good habits. It's true that questions are the answers. The better quality questions you ask, the better answers you get, which lead to a better life. This is true for habits too. When you want to change a habit, ask yourself 5 questions. 1. How can I change this? 2. What small steps can I take to change it? 3. How can I make it attractive so I enjoy doing the new habit? 4. How can I make it easy so I can easily incorporate the better habit into my life? 5. How can I make it satisfying so I enjoy it after doing it? This 5-minute formula makes your life easier and better. Therefore, imagine yourself as the person you want to become. Whenever you consider a new habit, think about its effect on your life. Ask yourself, will this habit help me become who I want to be? If the answer is yes, your mind is ready to adopt the habit. Imagine yourself acting as the person with better habits, how you'll work, think, and feel. The best way to start. People who feel they lack motivation to do something need to realize that they don't actually lack motivation, but clarity. They don't know where they're going and why. Brendan Burchard says that any person can achieve incredible success if they have clarity and energy. The best way to build a habit is to clarify why you want to change the habit, what you're willing to give up for this habit, what small steps you'll take to start this new habit. Start small right now. You don't need more motivation, but better environment. James Clear's famous quote is, "Environment is the invisible hand that shapes human behavior." In simple words, you become like the people and things you spend most time with. This could be a book, information, or successful people. Remember that every habit starts with a need. So to adopt a better habit, find a better need and spend time with people and ideas related to it. How to practice self-control. Once a good habit forms, it usually stays and helps improve life. But sometimes the human mind gets tempted by the attraction of bad habits. For example, during diet time, whenever you see something sweet, the temptation increases and your self-control starts failing. In such situations, some people give up and return to bad habits. Self-control is very important, and the best way to build it is to keep things that break your determination away from your sight. Keep motivating things, thoughts, feelings, and people around you, or go to places where they are. To increase self-control, you can also listen to Green Hills and Master Emotions on platforms like Carberry. Download Carberry to access many courses and 7,000 plus notifications. How to build a habit of habits. Building a habit of habits means adopting better habits to achieve your goals and developing a habit of quitting bad habits. For this, always keep your eyes on the target. Think, if I fully follow this habit today, what benefit will I have tomorrow? How much better and more comfortable will my tomorrow be? And consistently do this to make your habits attractive. Building habits and keeping a close watch on them develops a habit of habits, which greatly helps in creating a peaceful, happy, and successful life. How your family and friends affect your perspective. There's no doubt that we always try to become like the people around us. There's a famous quote among successful people that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Your income, health, respect, and way of thinking are approximately the average of those 5 people. Therefore, it's important that your family and friends have good habits. If that's not the case, you can join groups or clubs where you'll find people who are the kind you want to become. How to find the causes of bad habits and how to change them. Just as thinking about the results of a good habit makes it attractive. Thinking about the results of a habit makes that habit unattractive and discourages or demotivates you. Therefore, pay attention to your daily routine and find habits or activities that waste your time, reduce productivity, or don't play any role in taking you toward your goal. Then consider the results of those habits and continue doing habits that give desired results while giving up the bad ones. To change your habits gradually, it's also necessary that your new habits are easy. Starting them and repeating them should be easy. Any habit forms through repetition and gradually progressing. Therefore, do any new work or habit in small steps and gradually increase it, but keep consistency. Less effort and maximum results. This sounds good, doesn't it? In reality, it's true because our brain works the same way. It prefers to choose the less effortful path to do work initially. It likes work that can be done with less effort and time. Therefore, to get better work from the brain and achieve better results, keep it happy and work according to its needs. As much as possible, don't put pressure on the brain to do work initially. Just calmly do a little bit of it every day. And if all work is done consistently for days, the brain will automatically find the best ways to do it. All you need to do is make this excellent habit or work a daily and consistent practice. Stop procrastination in 2 minutes. Procrastination is the enemy of good habits and a better life. Or in simple words, it's the biggest enemy of success. The best way to change this is the 2-minute rule. According to this, when you think of doing something, start doing it within 2 minutes so that your brain doesn't get a chance to wander. This way, you'll do better work, make good habits a part of your life, and get rid of bad habits. The inverse law. Just as adopting good habits requires making them easy, getting rid of bad habits requires making them difficult. For example, when we want to break the habit of using social media, we delete those apps, making the habit impossible according to behavior change psychology. It's true that when we get satisfaction from doing something, we don't hesitate to do it again, but try to do it more and more. Therefore, to bring positive changes in our life, make new habits satisfactory. Start with tasks that give satisfaction and gradually increase satisfaction with these same tasks. The rule for changing bad habits into good ones is to always do work that gives your mind peace and happiness. How to stay connected with good habits every day. According to psychological research, we get the most satisfaction when we complete a goal. To know and track whether you've completed your goal, download a habit tracker app or mark it in a book or calendar. This will create a connection between you and your habits. And to stay connected with them, look at them and follow the rule that you'll complete your daily goal in the improvement zone. How having an accountability partner changes everything. Look for people in your family or friends who want to see you succeed. Discuss your goals and dreams with them. Doing this establishes accountability because when you do the right things, follow good habits, work towards your goals, they will appreciate you and give positive feedback that will help keep you on the right path and connected with good habits. The truth about talent. When is your talent necessary and when is it not? Setting a target for success is very important, and to achieve goals, recognizing and improving your interests and talents is crucial. For example, if you're not interested in singing and you're setting a goal to become the world's most famous singer, that's pure foolishness. But if you're interested in writing and you set a target to become a great writer and keep learning necessary things, enhancing your talent, then one day you can certainly become a great writer. In simpler words, habits become your mother tongue when they match your natural ability. Natural ability means doing what you enjoy, what feels like play rather than work. Therefore, maintain habits that interest you and bring you happiness, and then improve your capabilities to get better at them. The Goldilocks rule. Where to find motivation in life? Success's biggest enemy isn't failure, but boredom. Therefore, when we get bored doing something, we don't put in effort, and sometimes doing it seems almost impossible. This bad habit leads people toward failure. According to the Goldilocks rule, a person experiences full motivation when doing work that matches their current skills. Therefore, successful people don't just follow someone else's habits or routine, but see what work gives them joy and make it their habit. Reaching goals through this will be faster and easier. How a good habit forms. How habits form. Habits, whether good or bad, form through 4 steps: cue, craving, response, and reward. 1. Cue. First, you get a signal, like seeing a smoking poster that acts as a signal. 2. Craving. Then you develop a desire for it. 3rd, response. Then you respond to that desire by doing the action, like starting to smoke after seeing the poster. 4. Reward. After this, your brain gives you pleasure as a reward. You may have noticed that all bad habits fill you with joy for a short time, but gradually they become the cause of your problems, leading to various troubles. They say if you want to quit a bad habit, understand its cue. If there's a smoking poster in front of you, don't look at it and quickly leave. If craving occurs, kill the desire. Even if desire arises, don't respond to it, but get busy with other work. This way, you won't get trapped in the habit and can move towards building good habits. The formula for building good habits: obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Let's see how you can build any good habit. You'll need 4 steps. Step 1. Obvious. This means clarity. Whatever good habit you want to build, first be clear about what you want to achieve and how much. For example, if you want to start blogging, decide how much money you want to earn. For a business, your target can be $5,000 per month. If you give your mind a clear target, there won't be any confusion and it will work on achieving it. But if you think, I'll earn a lot of money from blogging, your brain will remain confused about what a lot means. It could be anything. So make your goal clear. Similarly with blogging, decide how much you can write in a day. If you can write 1 page, say, I'll write 1 page a day. Don't say you'll write 5 pages and then not write anything for a week. Similarly, if you want to do bodybuilding, decide how many hours you'll exercise. 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever time you can commit. Similarly, decide how many push-ups to do. 40, 80, or 6. Set targets for every task that are clear to your brain. Only then will it try to help you achieve them. Step 2. Attractive. Make the goal attractive or fun. You won't be able to do anything wrong if it bores you, but making it attractive is very important. There can be many ways to do this, such as breaking it into small parts. If you're writing a blog post, write 500 words, then take a break. During the break, you can drink coffee or listen to music. When you return, write 500 more words. Similarly, in bodybuilding, take a workout break and chat with friends. Don't do any work for a long time at once. Take a break every half hour and do something interesting. Step 3. Easy. Make the task easier. Don't set impossible goals. Don't think about doing 40 push-ups on the first day of bodybuilding. Don't think about writing 4 to 5 posts a day in blogging. Break goals into small dreams. This will make it much easier for you to move towards results. Step 4. Satisfying. You should get satisfaction from the goal. For example, if you're doing bodybuilding, see that you're becoming cooler and more handsome, burning fat, gaining control over bad habits. When you get satisfaction, you'll be motivated to continue. How to maintain a habit for a long time. If you want to build good habits to achieve any goal, there are 2 things you must do. First, fix the time when you'll do it, and second, decide where you'll do it. For example, if you want to write blog posts, decide what time you'll write. Morning for an hour, evening, or both. This will put your brain in the mood. Then also decide in which room and where you'll sit to write. Setting time and place is very important. So friends, this was information about habits and ways to build better habits. We hope you've learned many important things. Improve your life and replace bad habits, which don't bring real happiness, but only momentary pleasure, with better and good habits that bring you real happiness, peace, and success. Thank you, friends. We hope you liked this video. We hope that by adopting all the concepts of this video, you will be able to live your life in an even better way. You can also download our app for discount and use this coupon code. The link is given in the description. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe to this video channel. Also, like and comment on the video. It increases our motivation consistently. You can also follow us on Instagram, where we share ebooks daily. If you want a quick promotion, mail us. If you think this video can be useful for friends, share it with everyone. We'll meet soon with even better videos. Thank you so much.